from Charlotte, North Carolina, at a combined weight of over 660 pounds, Rody Rob, Adam Bomb, Bionic Brian, the Marked Out Wrestling Podcast.
And welcome to episode 620 of the Marked Out Wrestling Podcast, possibly 621, and I'm just an idiot. Who knows? My name is Rody Rob. I will be your host tonight for Monday with the Mark, so we're just going to talk about wrestling a little bit and do some other stuff. You know, nothing too confining tonight. Just kind of an open challenge again. If you guys got topics you want to bring up, throw them on our YouTube live chat board or our Twitch live chat board, whichever one you want to do. I am not alone in the studio, though, as you can tell if you're watching live. I have Adam to the Bomb. Say hello, A-Bomb.
Hey, so for those of you who are listening, the correct tease is we have a lot of stuff planned tonight. We've got a game. We're going to have a good discussion. We're going to have some fun. Brian's got dirt sheets. I don't know why Rob was underselling this show.
I was about to do the tease. I was just kind of opening soft. It was a soft open. Don't come into my show trying to take the fucking hosting duties.
I'm not. I took the tease from you.
No, I didn't need you to do that, but I appreciate it. So anyway,
don't forget the sponsor.
Yeah, I was going to do that too. Thank you very much. Who are you telling not to? You motherfucker! The nerve of you. Speaking of nerve, the Bionic one, the Bias one, the one, the only. What did you call him earlier?
Mongo McBias.
Oh, Mongo McBias. Brian, yeah. Say hi, Brian.
Hello, everybody. You can call me Mr. Number 20, because that's my number for this weekend. I'm everything 20. I'm seeing 20s everywhere. I don't know if that's a good omen or not.
Well, it's not this weekend, Brian.
I was about to say, shit, we're not ready for the picks.
Whatever.
We're 2 weeks away.
2 weeks away. When is Super Bowl weekend?
The week after. I think the first weekend. No, I don't know.
All right. Yeah, because they have the conference this weekend,
right?
And then they take a week off, and then it's the week after.
So would Rumble be on the same weekend as?
No,
they wouldn't do that, right?
No, I think no. They take a week off, and then it's 2 weeks before the Super Bowl. Oh wait, yeah, that would be. I don't know.
It's February 7th.
That's Super Bowl.
Okay, so the week before, so they're going against the Pro Bowl. Smart move, WWE, going against the Pro Bowl.
Oh, well, nobody watches a fucking Pro Bowl.
I don't even know if they're having one this year.
Yeah, who knows?
Our lieutenants joining us on the board. Hall of Famer Stike Leather is here, and fresh from Canada, Mr. Perfect 11.
And our chat board is brought to you by patreon.com/MOWP. You can go there, and for $9.98 a month. That's it, $9.98. You spend more than that on bullshit at the gas station. You can throw it our way, $9.98 a month. You can get all of our we got some original concept videos. We got our mark-alongs.
We got our outtakes.
We got our pay-per-view reactions. That's all on Patreon. Again, patreon.com/MOWP. We appreciate that. You know, because we like money. I like money. I like money.
I like money.
I like money.
I like money.
I like sex.
What is that? I don't know what that is.
So as I said tonight, the tease. We're gonna. This is the road to Rumble, and so we're gonna talk some Rumble tonight and kind of how it's shaping up. Maybe have some stupid questions with it. We've got the dirt sheets. Brian's gonna come. We're loaded tonight, right, Brian? We got tons of dirt sheets.
So much out there to talk about.
Okay,
it's like mud butt.
Adam's got the game tonight, and again, it's an open forum tonight. So if you have a topic you'd like to discuss, bring it up on the board. If we think it's worthy, we'll talk
do
about
it when we get to dirt sheets.
Well, I mean, they can do it anytime. I don't give a shit. There's no.
Yeah, but we'll forget by the time we get to it if it's not on topic.
It's Monday.
You can't remember halfway through your thought.
It's Monday. It's Monday.
What's up, DP?
Wednesday's the one where we get all, step 1, round 2. Fourth
this one's a little bit looser. Yeah, we can undo our top button, if you will.
Loosey fucking goosey. So, anywho, so let's start with the conversation. I should have a sound effect by now.
Brondo's got what plants crave.
It does.
That's your segue. I mean, how does that not open a topic of discussion here? Because does Brondo have what? Oh, wow.
I love this song.
That's popping.
Oh. Well, that's not good.
Yeah, just go ahead and dwindle that out.
What's wrong?
Nothing I want to talk about on the show right now because it would ruin our show. But our show's already ruined, so it really doesn't matter.
No, it's not.
He's an angry elf.
Huh?
Is it political?
No, it's not political. It's not political at all.
Are we going to have 2 political-free shows in a row?
Yeah. I think political life's going to start getting boring here in about less than 30 hours. Okay. So I want to throw some names at you, and I want you to tell me why they are not going to win the Royal Rumble this year.
Oh.
These are the ones that, or if you think they have a chance to, these are the ones that so far.
Interesting.
These are the ones that so far have announced that they will be in the Rumble. I'm sorry, my mouse is just acting horrible. So let's start with this one. Brian, why is Jeff Hardy not going to win the Royal Rumble?
Why is Jeff Hardy not going to win the Royal Rumble? Well, you know what? They could probably still be. They're probably still going to punish him for his brother leaving. Maybe something like petty like that.
All right, Brian went right to the conspiracy theory. I love it.
I did, yeah. Give me my tinfoil.
It's so 2021.
Yep.
Good job. Good job.
Thank you.
Adam, why is Shayna Baszler not going to win the Royal Rumble?
Last year was the time to do it. And they didn't pull the trigger. They went with Charlotte, the safe bet. They still even booked Shayna on the title picture, had her dominate in the Elimination Chamber, and still didn't put her over at Mania last year. Vince is soured on her. She's coming off of tag team title things. I bet you that's where she's somewhere in the tag team title hunt.
Why do you have such disgust when you say tag team?
Right?
Okay.
What is that?
That's good. Thank you, Rob. I will make sure it's clear here.
Yeah.
I say that because that's not where she belongs.
Okay.
Not because I think the division is garbage or anything like that. I think it's beneath her because she's a singles competitor.
Okay. All right. I just, I don't know if AEW had soured you on tag teams. It's kind of done it to me a little bit. I don't know. Just so many, Brian. So many.
So many.
Yeah. Brian, here's a tough one, Brian.
Okay. I'm ready.
And this is more tough for you since you don't even watch the fucking product
Daniel
anymore.
Price said because she's Shayna Baszler.
That's right.
That's all he needs to say.
Why is – I'll let you both have a crack at this one. Why is The Miz not going to win Royal Rumble?
He already has the briefcase.
He's got his hands in other pots. Isn't he on – doesn't he have that show going on right now, right, with him and Maurice on USA?
Yeah, okay. Adam,
that was taped from like whatever ago.
That's the answer. Yeah, right. They taped it like 2 years ago. That was the answer I was looking for. Because he's got the briefcase. So
you don't double down here. It's a waste.
So why put him in?
Because of the storyline. Because I'm willing to bet that there's something building here where maybe Morrison eliminates him.
That's too many storylines on one person. That's like Cody.
No, because it means that he's not going to cash in anytime soon because he's got to have this blow off.
Okay. All right. No, that's a good one. Brian, would you go with that? Do you agree with that?
Yeah, sure. I agree with the Jew that leads.
He doesn't have anything better.
All right, here's the other names real quick, and let's
this is fun.
Okay,
I like this. I didn't know you were coming with
this.
this.
Good.
Okay, here's one, Adam.
All right.
Why is Bianca Belair not going to win the Rumble?
Because she's black.
Oh my God!
I mean, if you want me to be honest.
Wow.
Wait. Is that Vince's thinking or is that yours?
No,
that's Vince. That's absolutely.
You should clarify.
That's sorry. Yes, that's absolutely what I think from Vince.
No, I
she's
thought that was
red
implied.
hot and deserves it. But I just don't see him pulling the trigger.
You think so? You don't think we're past that yet?
I do.
I mean,
don't think we're past that because I think also here's the weird thing, and maybe this is a better answer.
Yeah.
More PC answer. I think she'll do well, but I think she's going to get her ticket punched to Mania by winning the Women's Chamber. I think that's a better path for her.
Really?
Show the strength.
She's dominated the Rumble the last 2 years.
So did Baszler. And Baszler looked super. I mean, it was shitty that we had to wait forever for someone to come out of a fucking pod. But the women's, like, if you have someone with the athleticism of Bianca Belair to showcase in a chamber, why would you put her just over in the match where she's got to clothesline somebody?
I don't know if I buy into the argument anymore that Vince is holding back because of color. I just don't. I'm not saying that he has represented the best he could through the years. Absolutely not. But when you look at it, up until last Friday, both tag team champions, the U.S. champ and the IC champ, all men of color.
Maybe you're right because of the overcompensation he did in 2020 during BLM.
Right.
I feel, and I'm not negating any of those performers. I'm just saying I feel like he's trying to go the other way with it. So maybe you're right there. If there's somebody that's a front runner on the current roster,
Yeah.
it's her. I just think that I'm still going to go on my other theory that Ronda's showing up would throw Bianca out, and then Bianca wins the chamber to get her path.
And I didn't even mention Sasha too. So there's really only 3 belts, but the other women's title is an Asian woman, and then the other men's Universal title, that's a Samoan man. So really, the only white champion in R-Truth is 24/7. The only white champion on
Scottish
is Scottish, right? But that's extra white,
right?
That's like almost opaque. So yeah,
Pervert 11 says I've got a great point. I'm not sure which one he means because I made so many of them.
Yeah.
And then Daniel Price is asking you a question, Rob. He says, will you feel better when there's 2 black women competing for the SmackDown women's title in April? That's what I think. I think it's going to be probably Sasha versus Bianca at Mania. I just think it's not through the Rumble.
Well, I mean, what does he mean by, I feel better?
Yeah, I mean,
how would I feel better? I mean, I think that'd be a great match. I don't know how that makes me feel better. And you can't,
I think he's trying to say that it would appease you to have more
because I have
people of color in the match.
Oh, I thought if he's saying because I have a thing for black women, which I clearly do. Having those 2 particular black women in that match in April would not work for me for a myriad of reasons there. So
yeah.
But yeah. So that's enough of that conversation.
Rob doesn't want to get a divorce.
All right, Brian.
Yeah.
Hey, Brian.
Why is AJ Styles not going to win the Royal Rumble?
Oh boy, why is AJ Styles? You know what? It's not his year. I honestly, dude, I don't know. I have no fucking idea. When was the last time I watched SmackDown? You're asking me questions about SmackDown.
You asked me to keep going with this topic, and now you're crying like a little baby.
I'm ready whenever for some gold.
All right.
I said
Adam, why is Daniel Bryan not going to win the Royal Rumble?
First, I want to just quickly address the AJ thing.
Yeah.
Because AJ already challenged Drew last summer for the title and didn't win, and I don't think that's his path back to it. Especially with Goldberg probably winning the whole thing, and who wants to see AJ versus Goldberg, whatever. Who did you ask me was the next one?
Daniel Bryan, who is the odds-on favorite.
Why is he not winning?
And we don't watch SmackDown like we used to, so go for it.
I think I read an article a while ago that KO was going to challenge Roman in December like he did, and then Daniel Bryan was going to be the one to challenge at the Rumble. I think you could make a better story there. I just don't think at this stage in the career of Daniel Bryan that they would give him that. That's my argument against it. I don't think that they even need to put him in a title picture. They could find a different way.
You don't think
this should be somebody that is getting into the title picture this year. This should be somebody, not your tried and true old guard. We're going to give,
But that's kind of what they always do. Outside of Shinsuke, they always give it to like someone that's been around.
Let me.
Well, in Del Rio 15 years ago or whatever the hell it was, 9 years ago.
Let me make the argument for Daniel Bryan against what you just said.
Well, you told me to say why not.
I'm going to say it now. I'm going to give you
just
mine.
To correct you. You didn't say why. You said why not.
I understand, and I'm going to throw in the why versus your why not.
Okay.
Okay. Why do I have to explain to you like a child?
Okay. Vegas odds. Go.
Okay. So, WWE has been tanking in the ratings. Everyone knows this. WWE has PR problems. Everybody knows this. And I could expand on those more than I really wish to do so. The last time in my mind, now I don't have numbers to back this up, but last time in my mind, WWE was kind of breaking through mainstream outside of wrestling to the audiences of the world was when we had Daniel Bryan the face.
The Yes Movement you're referring to.
The Yes Movement. Drew McIntyre's, I like him as a champion. He's not a super baby face. He's just not. He's not. What's the word? Not a super baby face, but a
he's not a white meat baby face.
Yes, white meat baby face. Right. Yeah. He's not a white meat baby face.
Come on, you're the Carney term guy.
Come on, yeah. Daniel Bryan was the last time I remember a white meat baby face on Raw, and you need that. And if they need to get their numbers up, and I think they do, especially for Fox, I see Daniel Bryan winning the Rumble and then going on to beat Roman and be champion again and try to build the ratings back up. That's my argument for. So
I don't think you're wrong, man. He hasn't won, right? He's never won a Rumble.
No, I don't think he has. No.
There was a year they gave it to Batista that everybody bitched and moaned because they thought that was Daniel's year.
Right, but
then there was the year when remember when he was supposed to be in it, and then I think Mysterio was the 30th, and people were fucking all pissed off because they expected Daniel Bryan to come back, and it wasn't him.
Yeah, and then he the one he should have won, but everybody wanted him to win in Philly, but they gave it to Roman.
Yeah,
that's the one The Rock came out afterwards,
yep.
right?
I don't know.
Right, no, the Batista won, and Batista ended up in the main event with Roman, or was it Seth? Oh, fuck, I'm trying to remember now.
And then he quit the company right after. That's what led to the
Randy.
Authority.
It was Randy. I'm sorry. It was Randy and Batista because Batista won the Rumble. And then Daniel Bryan had to beat Hunter in the earlier match to make it to the match, and that's when he had both belts.
That's right.
Yeah.
Sure.
Okay. So
I think all of that is kind of right.
What's the board say?
I'm not sure if you're aligned.
Really
rumors are Chocolate Lesnar and regular Lesnar are going to tangle at Mania. This is from Daniel Price just being weird.
Jesus.
I love that.
I love Stike says he wouldn't be surprised if Brock returns, wins, and we get face Brock versus heel Roman at Mania. No, I bet you WWE is going to do some dumb shit like Goldberg and Brock. Like Goldberg's going to beat Drew. Brock's going to win the Rumble.
Yeah.
Boom. You get Brock and Goldberg at Mania.
Just when you thought we got out of 2020, we had an insurrection and Goldberg.
Yeah. No, I'm being 100% serious about that, though.
No,
Goldberg
I know you
beats
are.
Drew. Brock wins the Rumble. There's your Mania.
I'm not being sarcastic.
And that means no belt on TV basically for 2 months.
Who needs a champion, right? Who needs that?
Fuck champion.
No.
Belts don't matter.
What about Punk?
And they're
any
correcting
chance
you
CM
on the
Punk
Daniel
comes back?
Bryan thing.
What?
It was
CM Punk.
It was a triple threat.
Right.
Bryan had to go through Triple H to get
I
into the match.
I just said that.
You had it tied into the Rumble.
No, yeah, Batista won the Rumble to face the champion Randy Orton in the main event.
Oh, that's right.
Daniel Bryan had to beat Hunter to make it a triple threat, and then he won both belts in that match. I was fucking correct the first time.
All
right. Let's see. Nothing else worth fuck on the board?
No, they're just all fact checking us.
Hey, Brian.
It was 2014.
Why is... Let's see. I'll do one more for you, Brian. Let's go on the women's side. Why is Alexa Bliss not going to win?
The board was talking about this earlier, so when he's done.
Okay, why is Alexa Bliss not going to win the Rumble?
She's too busy doing the stuff with fucking The Fiend and Randy. I feel like she's way more, and I was thinking about this tonight while I was watching Raw. She's definitely taken a step back from the women's division. She's more or less just, I don't want to say a valet or a manager, but that's kind of where she's at right now with The Fiend.
I mean, she's got a match tonight with the champion.
Yeah, but I don't see her. I don't see them pushing her that strong.
You don't think they would put, in the Fiend's absence, they would need a wrestling entity with the Playhouse gimmick because it's a wrestling show. You don't think that she would start to show her, grit as this Alexa in the ring?
No, I don't think so. I don't think that's what the plan is. I think she's more. I think the focus for her should be more with Bray and Randy.
Okay, what's the board saying? What?
I don't remember. Stike put it back out there what you said. What I was going to say about Alexa is I think her stock is high enough that this is more like a kickoff, Rob, her entrance into the Rumble, that she's back to kind of being an in-ring competitor under this new gimmick.
Thank you.
She could lead to Mania where she faces for the title, but she's not going to win the Rumble. But this is the kickoff, again, back to her in-ring under this gimmick. I think it's a good segue. And they said a few months ago, Brian, I think we were talking about it, that they didn't need to throw her in there. I can't remember who got injured, but they were going to throw her in the picture, the title picture. This is back when she was on SmackDown. And you don't need to do that. You need to keep her away from the belt. This is to me like an old school Taker thing. When you have somebody like Taker with such an interesting and intriguing gimmick, he doesn't need to be champion.
Same thing like The Fiend. That's what we've been saying about The Fiend.
Okay, yes, and now Alexa is the equivalent of that in the women's division. Right. Her character is so fun, intriguing. We look forward to the segments and what's going to happen next. You don't need the fucking belt. Have everybody else fight over there for it, because that was the fucking problem with Fiend is they gave him the belt too soon. He had no business having it.
Okay, yeah, but on the flip side, though, Fiend would have been nothing but a TV character unless he was in matches wrestling. Alexa has to get in the ring.
Well, no, but she doesn't have to win the Rumble is my point. I'm with you on getting in the ring. Yeah. I was with you on on Fiend Wrestling.
Yeah.
But he didn't need the title.
Right.
Alexa doesn't need the title. She needs to wrestle. You're 100% right there, Rob.
Okay.
Tiny Jewish girl powered by Phantom Wyatt Ghost.
Love it.
Yes. And
She's so hot in this. Too.
yes. And she loves all the like
So
dorky shit I like. She's Jewish.
Yeah. Brian, I'll give you one more, and then we'll kind of break out of this.
I'd take her mom.
Brian, why is the following wrestler not going to win the Royal Rumble? Tommy Dreamer.
Tommy Dream. Now you're just fucking with my heartstrings, bro. He's an Impact. He's doing his thing over there.
Play with
Come
my
on, he's not-
emotions.
Is he an Impact right now?
Yeah, he's an Impact.
Is he wrestling?
Yeah, he actually just wrestled. I think he had a tag match on their pay-per-view with Rhino. I think.
No
Yeah.
shit.
With Rhino.
Hard to kill. He was definitely part of.
He's doubled. He's moonlighting because we saw him tonight dressed as Drew McIntyre.
Wait, what?
Oh, never mind. I forgot.
Such a terrible joke, and your
So-
delivery was worse.
So tonight, Brian, I'll fill you in 'cause I'm sure you were in the restroom during this segment. They had the dirt sheets with Miz and Morrison,
He was on the hub.
and oh, that's right. And they brought out not only Gilbert. So, if you didn't know, in 2 weeks
you
for
didn't know.
if you didn't know, in 2 weeks for Royal Rumble, we're gonna have our tattoo challenge, and we've all picked our numbers. Are we done picking numbers? I think how many numbers do we have left?
I think
not picked?
Brian has been campaigning on the street corners trying to get those other 21 numbers sold.
All right.
Yeah, I've been spinning a sign and just trying to finagle our way
Okay.
into getting some more numbers. But
So
right now,
quick,
we're 1,
quick
2, 3,
recap:
4.
Anaconda Vice 5, Hitman
9.
6, Will Wagner 9, Kiera 10, Rob 13, Steve 18, Brian 20, MJ 23, and I don't seem to have a number.
I don't hear Stikeletter's name. I don't hear Daniel Price's name. I mean, who wants to be in the tattoo challenge? That's what I'm saying.
We have 21 open slots.
Yeah, and
I
if
mean,
anybody's worried, we will do a GoFundMe to pay for this. We're not
Yeah.
going to make you buy this tattoo, so
Juan,
you don't have to.
Yeah, if Otis wins, Juan could get a picture of a hot dog on his leg.
Hot dog, hot diggity dog. I didn't know that was They Might Be Giants. Thought it was much cooler that my kids sing that when I found
I
out it
didn't
was
know
They
that.
Might Be Giants.
That's pretty cool. Istanbul to Constantinople.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, that's cool.
Birdhouse in Your Soul.
Long
Yeah,
time gone.
all the songs from the opening and the closing are They Might Be Giants on Mickey Mouse Clubhouse.
Even
For all the
old
dads
New
that
York
know what the
was
fuck
once
I'm
New
talking about.
Amsterdam.
Why they changed it, I can't say.
People just liked it better that way.
Hey.
Brian, do you know that song?
Constantinople. Yeah, Constantinople. Right?
Yeah. Did you know when I went to Turkey and I went to Istanbul,
You're a turkey.
they would give us a briefing before we got off the ship about the cultural things you can and can't do, right?
Roadhouse.
Exactly. You can't get in fucking fights in bars in Turkey. But they would tell you, do not say the word Constantinople out loud when in Istanbul. They will fucking arrest you. So I don't know.
Oh boy.
That's your traveler's guide by Rody Rob. So you're welcome for that.
Yeah.
Anything else?
Write that down.
Anything else on the Rumble that we're interested in here?
I want to quickly just mention the booking. They're very inconsistent, where some people have to fight to get in. Some people just go, hey, I'm in it. And I think in years past, I don't mind the whole I'm in it kind of vibe. But in years past, I thought they were very cool with some of the stuff they did, where they would pre-announce number 1, or they would have a match to determine number 30.
Right.
If you remember, I don't know if it was last year or the year before, but the mixed match challenge winners were number 30 in each of their respective rumbles.
Oh wow, I forgot about that.
Yeah.
So there was always something fun in the numbers where somebody would get this, or we'd know something early. I don't mind the announcing to get in. I really don't. Who gives a fuck? There's too many What are you going to have, 60 qualifying matches?
Yeah, it's a COVID era, bro.
Yeah. Who cares about that? But I think it would be cool to have that match for the number 30 entry or whatever.
Whatever.
Or number 1 too. They do stuff where like loser is number 1 or
Right.
Or somebody holds you down and you end up being number 1, a la Austin or.
Well, and they've done some years. I think the
Shawn.
year that Brock won, it was him and Big Show had to have a match to determine if they entered the Rumble later that night. So there's all sorts of ways to do something, and they so far have done nothing. And I'm curious. We had Edge last year, huge pop, live crowd. There's no crowd. Are they going to bother bringing back a legend that's not going to get a pop?
I don't think it's going to be anybody that's going to blow our mind. It's going to be Brock or Ronda. That's going to be your big surprise.
No, but I'm saying like an RVD.
Oh, yeah.
Like somebody that shows up for a one-off.
Yeah, they'll have somebody come out there for a one-off.
Who's it going to be, though? Do you think it's going to be someone like Worth a Damn, or is it going to be fucking like Pete Rose?
I think it's going to be somebody like RVD level. That's why, Tommy Dreamer would have come to mind if he's not on the existing roster.
We know
Hell, they got Road Dogg in the back. Maybe they're like, fucking suit up.
We know it's not going to be Steve Blackman because he's on fucking Impact. I saw that the other day, and it blew my fucking mind.
Wait. What?
Blackman was on fucking Impact.
Are you sure?
Dude, yeah. Yeah. Absolutely.
Perfect 11 says Hurricane Helms. I could see that. That's a good one. And DP says he had to put his son in timeout. He suggested Maven.
Wow.
I don't think Steve Blackman was on Impact, bro.
He was. I'm telling you.
And
I think it was a character. It wasn't like like, hey, I'm Steve Blackman and left. It was like he was part of a deal of a program.
Yeah,
that was like, are you fucking kidding me, Steve Blackman?
Are you kidding me, bro?
Or was it Shamrock? I think it was Steve Blackman. Yeah, it was.
No, it was Shamrock.
Definitely Steve Blackman.
It's not Steve Blackman. He's not an Impact.
It was Steven Seagal. He's all confused.
God damn it! I was fucking watching.
You were watching Hard to Kill.
I was watching Mortal Kombat the other day with my kids. Everything's so confused. I don't know what's going on.
No, you were watching Hard to Kill.
I'm excited about that.
He was watching Hard to Kill with Seagal, not the pay-per-view.
I was watching Under Siege. I don't know. I was on a ship.
Erica Alenia? Yeah.
I didn't know her name, so thanks for that.
Yeah, you did.
I'm gonna ask the board. Is Brody on drugs?
Girl too.
I'm not on drugs.
Well, you just said that Steve Blackman was on Impact.
I swear to God, he was on Impact.
Oh, R-Truth is still owed that number 30 spot.
Yeah, I didn't see anything. I'm pretty sure he's like a bounty hunter now. I don't think he's going to be messing around with anyone in Impact.
So was it Shamrock I'm thinking of?
Oh, man.
Shamrock has been in Impact, so that would make sense.
Okay. Well, fuck. I thought it was Blackman. I don't care about Shamrock. Busted ass nose.
Why don't you get about your segue?
Oh, I guess
to whatever it is.
Whatever it is?
Yeah, well,
we were just randomly talking. My mouse keeps
freezing.
we
were just conversating, man.
God damn, Adam. You're so mean.
I'm not mean.
You're a stickler for rules.
My fucking sound effects don't work. We're going to do the dirt sheets now with Brian. Brian, let's do some dirt sheets.
Bang, bang. All right. Let's see. Number one, I don't know if you guys heard this yet or not. Not so much a dirt sheet, but WWE announced that they have the next 3 years locations for WrestleMania. Have you guys heard about that?
Yeah, they did a whole segment tonight.
Yeah, the segment tonight, that was one of the, I don't know if it was entertaining, but at least unique things. They had Triple H in a wig and glasses and red carpet
they did it like
for
it was
John
like a
Cena.
News thing. Yeah. So WrestleMania 37 next year is at Raymond James Stadium for 2 nights. They're doing 2 nights again. Then WrestleMania 38 is in Texas at AT&T Stadium, and WrestleMania 39 is at Sophie Stadium in Los Angeles.
Kill the sound.
Oh. I thought you were like, don't talk about the Mania thing that we watched.
No, I was kill the sound. Okay.
So do you guys think that
Rob?
That's actually going to happen? Do you think that we're actually going to have WrestleMania with a crowd like they're planning? Because I don't.
I don't think we're going to have it this year. I think in subsequent years.
Wait, no,
2023 is the one they announced tonight for Hollywood.
Well, the first one they announced was Tampa, right?
Yeah, and that's WrestleMania 37. So that's
next year, right?
That's a redo.
So, that's right. It's a redo. No, I think that they'll have a crowd. Yeah, I mean, look.
Steve Blackman was on there.
April of
apparently, by the way.
Shut up.
There you go. There you fucking go.
Dyke Leather said it.
So I think by April of next year, I think most of the population that's not an idiot will be vaccinated. Numbers should be decreasing. Biden, the hellscape of this country should be somewhat manageable. So I think that I think Tampa's definitely could be a crowd. Absolutely, 100%. Oh, fucking Studio Cat. Here it comes.
Yeah, what are you
doing? Bang bang. Next one. I guess there's some more Ethan Page talk. I know you guys were mentioning it, but really the story is kind of what happened at Hard to Kill with Ethan Page. So I don't know if you guys. Let me catch you up.
Yeah, please
Adam
do, because I saw this on Twitter, but I don't have the context of the details. Right. I knew that they parted ways and then he blasted him.
Right. So the thing is that Ethan Page has this kind of like a secondary character. It's called the Karate Man, where he dresses like he dresses like Chun-Li from Bloodsport. Like he has the red bandana,
Tenacious D shit.
super short black shorts. He doesn't have any boots or anything on, and he's just way over the top. So Impact booked Ethan Page versus the Karate Man, and this was going to be his last appearance on Hard to Kill, and they were going to write him off, and that was it.
Cinematic?
It was cinematic, yeah. But the problem is that Impact apparently lied to Ethan Page. They never actually showed him what the cut was before they aired it. They lazily edited it. It looked like something that like a fucking high school student would have put together, but they actually put it out on pay-per-view. So they made Ethan Page look completely like shit. Apparently, Ethan Page said that he was very disappointed because he just wanted to let everybody know that he wasn't the one that edited it. This wasn't his doing. This was Impact kind of sticking it to him for leaving and wanting to make him look as shitty as possible. And if you guys watch it, you could like the whole ending is Karate Man rips his heart out, and it looks fucking ridiculous.
Like Mortal Kombat?
Yeah, exactly. Like
Babality.
So, and Impact has been known to do stuff like this to people on their way out. It's not. I mean, personally, I don't think it's good business. I mean, you're gonna rub the guys the wrong way.
Conspiracy.
Yeah, it's definitely conspiracy. So, and Adam, you were mentioning one too. You said there was something. There was a Twitter back and forth between Cody.
No, so somebody said on Twitter to Cody. I mean, I'm sure 1,000 people said this to him, but one got picked by Cody that said, "Hey, so you're gonna sign Ethan Page now to AEW?" And Cody wrote back just simply, kind of quote retweet. Who's that?
Yeah. Okay.
Shade.
So,
the shade
Ethan Page,
of the man.
That's shade, but no, he's just playing it up. Obviously, Cody knows who he is. He's on All Out, so Ethan Page is more than likely going to AEW. It's just a matter of when.
AEW Dark.
You guys, no, shut up. You guys have to watch the whole cut between Karate Man and Ethan Page. It was fucking ridiculous and terrible. Yeah. All right. Bang bang. Let's see. There's some Ryback news. I know you guys are big.
I got one
Ryback
if you don't
fans.
too. By the way.
No, he was actually starting his sentence. Go ahead.
What did you say, Adam?
No,
I just said I have one if you run out.
Oh, okay, sure. Let's see. So Ryback actually has some heat with Paul Heyman, and I want to read you the quote that Mr. Ryback said.
Ryback was a Paul Heyman guy for half a second, wasn't he, Brian?
He was, yeah. They were working together, yeah.
Yep.
So on Twitter, Ryback said, "Paul was a piece of shit, and he knows it. I would destroy him with an open mic and no script. He has made a nice career for himself through latching on to other talented wrestlers." True or false? Do you think that's true, Adam? You think that's actually you think that Ryback would beat Paul Heyman in an unscripted promo battle?
Fuck no. And the bigger part of that is that that's why they were paired together.
Please listen to my voice. Take it from the wise old Jew.
Paul was booked with people that could wrestle, and Ryback could wrestle, but that couldn't talk for shit or couldn't back it up. Lesnar, mostly because of his voice. The only one exception to that rule was CM Punk.
Is Ryback slowly becoming the bitchiest person in wrestling?
He is. He's like the Jose Canseco. I've said it before. He's like the Jose Canseco of the WWE. He just says this like outlandish shit. Him, Val
He's just
Venus,
trying
they
to
all
get
say
ratings.
some crazy shit.
Yeah, I
stay relevant.
Yeah, I also heard that he got Mark Henry gave him some shit.
So
yeah, that's what DP's talking about.
Yeah, it kind of stems from this interaction on Twitter. Ryback also went on to say that belts don't mean anything. They're just props. Like he was totally just pulling the curtain back. I mean, which is it's we all know it and stuff, but it was kind of shitty for him to say like it doesn't matter who wins or loses. It doesn't matter who the champion is. It's not real. It's fake.
Did
he go to timeout and pout after that and get no juice at lunchtime? I mean, what the fuck?
That can't be. I mean, I don't know what Mark Henry said, and I want to hear that.
He was basically defending wrestling and just saying like, "Come on, like what the fuck, man."
Yeah, isn't there a code? I mean, that can't go well in the industry. Him coming out and
Rob, there's a reason nobody else has signed him. This is it. Yeah. I mean, don't look too deep. You're right about the code. This motherfucker's breaking it left and right and has been since his release. Nobody's interested, and he's trying to stay relevant.
Yeah, what a piece of fucking shit. I mean, really, just that irks my nerves. As somebody who's a fan of wrestling.
Skip Sheffield.
I know it's not fucking real. It's still real to me, damn it.
Right. Yeah, Skip Sheffield needs a new hobby.
Yeah, Let's skip this fucker. Yeah.
All right. So this is kind of a juicy one.
Juicy.
It's a little juicy. It's a little juicy.
Candy Crush.
It's a kind of a controversial tweet. I'm gonna read it to you guys, and I want you to. Well, I won't say who said it or who wrote it. Here's the tweet. He said, "I have not committed any crimes. I have never been investigated for a crime. There has never been any evidence connecting me to a crime. I have never been a person of interest in a crime. It is bizarre that some would expect me to live my life like a criminal."
Velveteen.
No, but close.
Trump.
Yeah. No, so this was actually
counts three. Three.
This was said. What's today? It was actually today at 5:30 by Joey Ryan.
Oh, that makes sense.
Well, and you know who's defending Joey Ryan out there? Every one of them that's defending Joey Ryan is a male. I have not seen any single female even try to play devil's advocate if that's what they're doing. I hope that's what these stupid ass males that
really
are defending him. But nobody's on his side. The public opinion, in the court of public opinion, he's absolutely guilty. Whether anybody, there's people that fucking had an insurrection on the Capitol. Here's my political count. And they haven't been arrested or anything yet there.
Yeah, just because you haven't been arrested or anything doesn't mean you didn't do anything bad. Like,
yeah.
You still fucked up.
They didn't pin any murders to Al Capone. That doesn't mean he didn't commit any.
Right. Yeah, they arrested R. Kelly way after all the shit he'd done before. So
right. He pissed on many kids.
Many on video.
So as you guys know, also, so he has actually spoken out against the allegations, as you know, and he's right now in a bunch of different lawsuits that are linked to them.
The indictment by people like the Garganos makes me say fuck him.
Sure. Right. Oh yeah. Let's see another one. I don't know if they showed it tonight, but WWE Fastlane will be returning this year. So that will be, when is that? That's usually in March.
That's usually the filler pay-per-view between Chamber and Mania where they do nothing.
Yeah, so that's going to be at the Thunderdome, they said. March 10th. March 21st.
What happened to the whole we're going to do less pay-per-views a year?
Yeah.
Yeah, right?
That really should, well, yes, less compared to the year when they did 2 a month. Maybe that's what they meant.
Okay.
We're not going to do 2 a month anymore. This is why I think the original concept of just the Big Four was the best. You added in some other ones in there. There's good ones you added into. But, if you're going to do Chamber and Rumble and then Chamber and then Fastlane and then Mania, then Rumble can no longer be your guaranteed spot road to Mania. It just can't. If you have Chamber and Fastlane afterwards, there's too much that can change. Just build feuds from Rumble to fucking Mania. Do something you never do and just build fucking feuds. How hard is that? I don't know.
I'm with you.
It's simple. Bang! It's simple.
Yeah.
Anything else?
They announced that the Hall of Fame ceremony this year. Well, actually, it wasn't announced yet. I'm sorry. Let me rephrase that. But it's reported that it's going to be virtual this year. So there's not going to be any kind of big over the top celebration or anything. It's just going to be all virtual.
So they're going to kill people on Legends Night, but they'll spare them on the Hall of Fame.
Right. They won't honor them.
Stay in your rocking chair, Grandpa. We're bringing the camera to you.
Are they going to induct all the people from the class of last year that didn't get inducted?
They already inducted them, right? Aren't they already in?
I don't think they did.
Yeah, they're so official. They had to make sure to timely induct their people. No, nobody got inducted. Nobody got inducted.
The 2020 class was NWO, Batista, JBL, the Bella Twins, Jushin Thunder Liger, and British Bulldog.
Yeah, but did they? I don't think they actually got inducted, is what I'm saying.
Huh.
I think that could be the class of 2021 just as easily, Brian.
Right, they got held back. I don't know.
You think Taker?
No.
Doesn't he have to wait? Don't they have to be inactive?
No, there's people that are in the Hall of Fame still wrestling, like Goldberg.
Let me look at the bylaws of the Hall of Fame for WWE.
With Trump.
There is an active thing. There's
an active what?
They have to be out for a certain amount of years.
Your fanboy Wikipedia page?
No. There's no. That's Brian. This is This is as meaningless as the ranking system in AEW.
Right.
Don't you say that. Don't you put that hate
I'm the
out
number
there.
4 contender. So that means nothing.
Yeah.
It means you'll never have a match.
Right.
Ever.
Ever.
We don't care about singles divisions.
And then the last one that I'm going to end it with, Adam Cole was recently on Twitter, and he addressed some fans on there just by saying, and this is a quote, he said, WWE NXT is the main roster. No debate, end of story. And this was after some fans were kind of chirping him for asking him, like, when you move to Raw, when you move to SmackDown, what's going to happen? So it's kind of cool seeing Adam Cole kind of speak up like that and boast about NXT being the number one show, which we all kind of know that it is.
Yeah,
Roadhouse.
It is, and the argument is actually it's there at this point because even when they bring in the trainees to kind of job out for a night, it reminds me of back in WWF days when you had the fucking local guys.
When you saw the Hardys before they were the Hardys.
Right, or Cougar J, people like
Cougar
that.
J.
Cougar
We
J.
got a Cougar J reference.
Yeah. But yeah,
Brian could never remember his name.
they are definitely better. That's right. If they weren't on Wednesdays, I don't know if Wednesdays is a good TV night for them.
Yeah, I mean, I wonder if during all that bullshit that they did, what was it, like 5 months ago with the switching to Tuesdays with each of them and stuff, if anyone's going to give it up there. I think at this point AEW wouldn't because they're in some kind of partnership with Impact, and that would put them on the same night with them.
Yeah.
So it would have to be WWE that moves NXT.
I don't see it happening.
Exactly.
Yeah, no.
They got Monday, Wednesday, Friday. They're good.
All right.
Bang, bang!
Anything else?
The one that I got,
No.
that Brian is fucking forgetting that he shared in the group is about Lita.
Oh.
Lita reportedly has come out saying that the live sex show she was 100% against. Vince basically forced her to do it, saying, I'll fire you. And what I found very interesting in all of this is that she cites that even Cena and Edge tried to go to bat on her behalf to the old man, and he shut them down too. And then afterwards, even though she did the sex scene, she was pretty much buried till she left the company. Or buried out of the company, I should say.
Right.
Yeah, I will say not surprised, one, that Vince would have that kind of conduct and disregard for anybody's, emotional well-being. But, how many years ago was that now? What, 15?
For at least 12
Something
or
like
13.
that, 10, 15.
Right.
At least 12 or 13.
So it took you this long to speak up. I'm not shaming at all. I'm just saying that, this story coming out now, it's like, we all know who Vince is now. We didn't necessarily know as well who he is then. Maybe it could have changed the trajectory of things. I don't know. But so, okay. Yeah, I'm not surprised by that story at all. I don't have anything to add to it.
All right. Thank you for that.
Bang, bang!
You're welcome. Well, I'm here for you. I'm here for you, and I'm always on your side, especially when you do the game.
And now it's time for a little marked out trivia.
I was not ready.
You ready now?
I've got it open.
You ready now?
All right, so Brian last week did a lazy version of Rumble Trivia.
God, he did.
Lazy, it was fun. It was F-U-N fun.
That was lazy.
My version of trivia tonight has 10 questions. Each one of them has 2 answers with the exception of one that has one. So we kind of have 10 questions, but really we got 19 in the mix. I'm going to give you both a chance, but I'm going to alternate who goes first. Make sense?
Okay.
Everybody on board? Brian?
Just regular
Do I
questions.
have to close my board?
Close your board.
Okay, board closed.
Yeah, these are regular questions, but I'm just going to ask one of you first.
Okay.
And then I'll let the other one agree or disagree and come up with their
right.
own answer. Brian, since you never win backstage, I'm going to give you honors here.
Well, no, I won. That's why I'm going first.
Sure, you did.
Mm-hmm.
Question number 1. Remember, these are all Royal Rumble related.
Okay.
Who has the most eliminations all time and how many?
That would be Kane. And I have to say
And you don't get any half points. This isn't Price is Right. You got to nail it.
37.
Okay.
That's horrible.
Rob?
I completely disagree. What he was thinking was Kane in 11, but that was taken over by Roman Reigns with, I'm going to say 13.
Okay, so you both get a point for Kane, and you're both wrong.
I didn't say Kane.
What?
I said Kane. Rob said Roman Reigns.
I said Roman beat Kane.
Oh,
Check the
okay.
tape.
So Rob's
So
wrong.
I'm right.
Brian's going to get a point for Kane. I said this. If you listen to the question, check the tape. Who has the most eliminations all time?
Is that total, you mean?
That is total, and Kane is the number with 42.
Okay.
Oh, see, I was close.
So I got it wrong because I misheard.
Yes.
No, because you don't listen.
You
don't
ready
listen.
for the next question?
I'm ready. I'm ready. Yeah.
Rob, you get honors here, so pay attention.
Okay.
Who has the most eliminations in one Rumble for the women? And how many?
Shayna Baszler. I want to say it's a tie between Shayna and Bianca, and I want to say 12.
Okay, Brian.
I think Robert is insane. He's a crazy person. My answer is Nia Jax with 11.
Okay. So, Rob.
Ah,
And I'm going to give Rob 2 for this because it is Bianca and Shayna.
Yes.
And Perfect 11 on the board says 7, but I counted 8 for each.
It's 8.
And Nia was the previous holder with 5, Brian, not 11.
5.
So Rob is now in the lead 2-1. Going into question number 3 that Brian is going to be the first one up on. You ready, Bri?
yeah.
We ain't got time for hand jobs.
How many men have won more than one Rumble? And name them.
Jesus.
Stone Cold Steve Austin. And name which years he won?
No. I need a total number of guys that have won more than one.
Oh.
And then name them.
Oh.
I'll give you a point for each one you name right, and if you can get the total right.
All right. Well, Stone Cold Steve Austin and Shawn Michaels with they both had 2.
Okay. Mr. Rob.
Randy had 2. I think Hunter had 3, maybe. Hogan had 3. And so Austin, Randy, Shawn, Hunter, Hogan. Austin had 3, I thought.
Jeez,
All
why
right,
don't you just
so-
name the whole roster?
So you're going with 5, and Brian went with 2. You're both wrong on the total number. There have been 7 men who have won more than one, all of which have won 2, except for Austin, who won 3.
I didn't think about Cena.
Shit.
Rob, all 5 of yours were on the list. You missed Cena and Batista.
Oh, fuck. Yeah.
Brian, you missed the fucking field. So you got 2.
Wait, we can only get 2 points though, right? You can't get it's not a point for each person.
I said I would.
Okay.
Check
so we're
the
just making
fucking
up the
tape.
rules
Check
as
the
we
fucking
go.
tape, bro.
Dude, we called Rob out on a technicality a minute ago. Now we're calling you out.
All right, fine. Well, the next one that I get right is going to be for 50 points.
Rob, this is the only question of the night with one answer.
Okay.
So, Brian, of course, you can agree or steal when he's done.
Yes.
The question here, Rob, who has entered the Royal Rumble at number 30 3 times?
Oh, man. I'm going to say...
Stike and DP came close with 6 each. Good job, boys.
Oh, man. I'm going to throw it on a limb here.
Okay.
And I'm going to say... Rock?
Okay. Brian.
I'm going to say Santino Marella.
This is for Rob. And Brian, out of nowhere. The correct answer is Undertaker, boys.
Oh, I considered Taker.
Undertaker boys.
I considered.
So Rob is up 7-3. We're going into question number 5. Brian, you have the honors.
All right.
Who has the most Royal Rumble appearances of all time and how many?
Most Rumble appearances. Oh man. I'm gonna say Kane, and he's had, I don't know, 8.
All right, Rob.
Really, you said Kane and 8? That was your.
Maybe.
It's horrible.
You should be in like you shouldn't be able to hear my answers.
Like he's in a soundproof booth, like
in a room, right?
Family Fight.
Yeah.
You know what, man? I don't think I can disagree here.
Are you going with Kane and 8?
I'm gonna go Kane and 12.
All right. Well, you both get a point for Kane. You both are wrong. It was 19.
Holy shit.
Wow.
Yes.
19.
Rob, you get honors on the next question.
Yes.
Wow.
Who has the most Rumble appearances that is still on the roster currently, and how many? So who, from the current roster, who has the most Rumble appearances and how many?
I want to say Randy.
Yeah, you were off by 111. Okay, and how many?
Why do I feel like that's wrong? I'm gonna say Randy and 6.
6. Brian.
Ooh, it's bad.
Who's your pick?
That's a bad number.
This one's gonna be a little bit out there, but I'm going for an old buck. Shelton Benjamin and 9.
Okay, this is for every answer.
Oh, wait. Can I just throw a random one out there that just popped in my head?
Sure.
Kofi, maybe?
It is a tie at 12 with Kofi and Dolph.
Oh,
That
yeah.
makes sense.
Miz is at 11, right behind him.
What about Shelton?
Not even on there.
He's at Mama's house.
Yeah, he wasn't even on the list when I looked him up, so he's got to be probably like 5 or 6.
Damn.
All right, it's odd, so that means Brian.
Okay.
You are
I'm
up.
odd.
Which male has the shortest time in a Rumble match and how long?
Okay, that's Santino, and I'm gonna say he was in it for a second.
All right, Rob.
I feel like somebody beat that recently in the last 5 years.
Oh,
I want to say fucking I want to say Bo, but
wait, I
it
want
was
to change my answer.
it was like 2 seconds.
You can't change your answer, Brian.
Can I steal my own
Oh,
answer?
man.
No, just
All right.
just let Rob get his wrong first.
All right.
Sheamus.
Okay, and
Oh,
time.
2 seconds.
All right. You are correct that Sheamus was eliminated in 2 seconds, but Santino Marella at 1 second is Brian with 2 points.
Oh.
It is 8-6.
Good thing I didn't change my answer.
Yeah, that's why I didn't want to let you change it. I wanted to make this closer. I was like, just shut the fuck up, Brian. All right, Rob.
Yeah.
Number 8. Which female has the shortest time in a Rumble and how long?
Female shortest time in Rumble. How long? Ooh.
Good one, right?
I don't think they've done a quick. I'm gonna say Lana. And 3 seconds.
Brian.
I'm gonna
It's gonna be
say
Dana Brooke. I fucking know it.
Alicia Fox.
Alicia
and
Fox.
Oh, that's a good one. That's a good one. Alicia Fox.
5 seconds.
Okay, this is for everything. Liv Morgan, 8 seconds is the correct answer. Number 9, going to Brian. Who has the longest run in one Rumble from a time perspective on the male side, and how long? So who's been in the Rumble? One Rumble, to be clear.
Yeah. I'm gonna say Chris Benoit.
Okay. And what's the time?
He was in it for 59 minutes.
All right. Rob.
Daniel Bryan, 1 hour, 5 minutes.
Okay. This is for all of you.
Oh,
Fuck.
How did you guys not remember this? Perfect 11 has the right name, not the right time. 62 minutes, 12 seconds for Rey Mysterio.
oh yeah, that's right.
I don't
That's
remember
right.
that. Is that when he won?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Next up. Final question, Rob. You get the honors here.
Oh, yay.
You're up by 2. Brian, if you get both parts, you could win.
All right, I'm going to
Or
steal
you
it.
could tie, and I'll have to come up with a sudden death question. That's not going to happen. For women, Rob, who has the longest run in one Rumble, and how long?
Oh, for the women, how long longest run? I got something's telling me to say Bailey, but I'm gonna say Bianca and 38 minutes.
All right. Brian?
I'm going to say Naomi, and it was 38 minutes.
All right. So, Bianca, for the record, was in 35 minutes
Okay.
in the Rumble that she was in. But the record is 56 minutes, 1 second, held by everyone's favorite, Natty.
Oh.
Wow.
Really?
That's very anticlimactic.
Yeah.
Right? Way to end on a high note, Adam. Anyway, final score, Rob 8, Brian 6.
Oh.
Rob,
Yes.
show them what they won.
You get nothing. You lose. Good day, sir.
So thank you guys for playing. I saw some good answers on the board. A lot of people kept up.
Good and wrong.
Good rum. Red
Good,
rum.
Damn it.
good and wrong.
Good rum.
all
Much
right.
better than Brian's.
Much better than Brian. All right, thank you
No.
very much, Adam, for your game.
You're welcome.
That was nice of you to do for us tonight. And it was nice of all of you to join us tonight for our podcast in our YouTube show.
You're welcome.
Please make sure you check out markedoutgear.com. You put in, I don't know, I'm still markedoutgear.com. And you put in the promo code markedout, all one word, and you're going to get 10% off your order. Again, markedoutgear.com for all of our original concept merchandise and apparel and yeah, podcast stuff. And it's cool. Go check it out. Markedoutgear.com.
Roasted.
All right. And see anything if you want a tip to throw a tip to the show, we do a lot of hard work for you guys, kind of sometimes, and you want to support us, down below the video on YouTube that you're going to subscribe to if you haven't done so, you're going to like because you're awesome. You're going to hit that donate button, Venmo or Cash App. All the information is underneath the video, right down there, right down there. If you're on the podcast, please make sure you subscribe, you rate, and you review, especially if you're on Apple Podcasts or iTunes. I don't fucking even know what it's called now. But if you're on that, it's very important for us that you please rate and review. Rate and review. If we've never heard from you, this is how we can hear from you, by you rating and you reviewing. Or you can email us at markedoutpodcast@gmail.com and tell us you love us, tell us that you hate us, give us a topic. Tell us your top 5 tag teams. I don't fucking care. Whatever. Zim, you can send an audio clip because our voicemail doesn't work anymore. So we're not gonna go down.
And don't forget, we're going to announce a new Hall of Fame member this year.
We are.
the
We're doing that,
WWE one.
We're doing that at Rumble, yeah?
Yeah,
our anniversary show.
5-year anniversary on Rumble. So we got a tattoo
5
challenge.
years, and it's a drunk show.
It is, and we got it's gonna be good.
Also, guys, if you've been paying attention, we haven't been doing our pay-per-view reactions here on YouTube. We will be that night.
Mm-hmm.
So for those of you that aren't Patreon subscribers, here's your chance to get back in the game. You got a stake because we're going to do the drunk show.
Yeah. I mean, we're gonna watch it, right? So they're gonna see us.
You're going to see us live react to the Rumble match. We'll figure out where. It's probably going to be on Facebook. But then we're going to do our full reaction drunk show after that.
Yeah, we'll put it on YouTube. It's cool.
Our normal old
are
school
you sure?
pay-per-view reaction show.
Well,
I don't want to get flagged, bro.
Well, we're not going to play the video. People have to watch along.
Yeah, okay. All right, we can do that.
Yeah, we'll put somebody stupid's face over that screen like we used to.
Yeah, we'll do that shit. Okay. All right,
Do
guys.
that shit, monkey.
Thank you so much for hanging out at Smart Mark Show on Twitter.
Shit, I didn't feed Greg.
Make sure you.
Oh, fuck.
He died. I think one of the hamsters ate him. Make sure you out there are Jesus. Horrible. You're horrible. Make sure you're wearing your mask. Wearing your mask. Drive your grandparents to the vaccination place and get them vaccinated. I
think that's actually a bad idea. If you're not vaccinated, you shouldn't be driving them.
Well, you can wear a mask.
Mask up. Just get them there. You want to get them there. That's the point.
Segway.
Yeah. So, something like that. So,
Segway.
do all this stuff.
I don't want to see a grandparent on a Segway. Hang on, Grandma.
Do all the stuff. Be safe. The next time we see you, which is Wednesday night, we will have a new president of the United States.
Oh, thank God.
Boom. Roasted.
There you go. Mark out like no one's watching.
I'll catch you on the flip side.
Marked Out Podcast is produced and edited by U-Record Studios and is recorded live from Charlotte, North Carolina. Subscribe, follow, and listen to us live following WWE programming on YouTube, Twitch, and Facebook Live. Download the podcast by following us at podbean.com or subscribe on iTunes and Apple Podcasts. While you're there, go ahead and give us an honest and fair review and rating. Finally, if you have enjoyed our product and would like to see us grow, please donate to us by visiting the donation link below our live video, or you can donate via Venmo and Cash App at the handle Ravepro. That's RAVEPRO.
You're listening to the Electronic Media Collective Podcast Network. Yeah, it's a mouthful. For more great shows, visit electronicmediacollective.com.